Welcome to day 130, coming to you from the base of Mount Katahdin in Maine. Our mission this morning is to get signed in at the kiosk at the entrance to Baxter Park. The first 12 hikers who get signed in will be assigned to the Birches campground. If we're not among the first 12, then we throw ourselves on the mercy of the rangers and hope they can find us a place to camp.
Let's do it.
Oh, he is up to his knees. He's just now hitting the most forceful part. There he goes, it's up to his thighs now. Now we've been at this for an hour or an hour and 15, depending on how you count it. We've come 2 miles, which is pretty good, all things considered. Now the race is on to the ranger station because they will be the ones who finally decide where we will camp tonight. I feel good about the fact that we will be camping at the base of Katahdin. We have a campsite, but now it's which one?
Get in your car and you leave. I'm like, I don't have a car. He's like, well, the shuttle that you guys are going to take, they know all about this. He said you'd have to take it. You'd have to go back there. They'd have to bring you back tomorrow morning, and you'd have to stand in line for a day use person. And he said that's the system. He said you would have to continue to try to do that to get a day use pass. If for whatever reason, the weather was so bad we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But he did say, there's 50% capacity right now. It just sounded like that you could get the day pass.
Yeah.
Card. Okay. And then we have to present to our shuttle this yellow thing. And then the shuttle comes back to him so he knows that we're safely up the mountain. So don't do anything with this. This is required to leave the park.
Do we each get one?
We each get one.
Here we are at the Birches. It's a little after 11. On the 10-mile walk in this morning, we kind of talked ourselves into pressing on, and we decided we could summit today. And there was a lot of back and forth and a lot of debate. But when we got to the ranger station, all our hopes were squashed. He said unless we were elite athletes, we couldn't do it. We had it calculated in our head that 8 hours of daylight would give us time to get up there and come back down. And he said that up on the mountain it gets dark at 5, so he didn't want us coming down in the dark. Instead, he's suggesting we get up at 2 in the morning and start our climb at 4. And tomorrow's supposed to be rain and thunderstorms. So it's really hard for me to sit here at Birches and spend this beautiful day waiting to leave tomorrow in the rain. But that's the way it is. And if we get thunderstorms tomorrow, then we have to come off the mountain and leave the park and try again the next day for a day use permit. Now, we have the luxury of time, but Sam doesn't. She's due back at work in 3 days. The weather forecast is getting worse. Now the chance of rain is over 60%. It's going to start earlier. They're predicting heavy rainfall. I'm just furious with the ranger who looked at us and decided that we couldn't make it, because we had decided we could make it. It was 10:30 when we got to his office, and we had done all the math in our head. I'm frustrated. I'm angry too.
We're coming to you tonight from our tent pad at the Birches camp area for long-distance hikers, just at the base of Katahdin.
The Birches is reserved for through hikers only, and they only allow 12 a day, and hikers are only allowed to stay one night, and in anticipation of summiting Katahdin the next day. There's no latitude whatsoever in that.
Yeah, and that's, designed to give everybody a chance, but it makes planning a little difficult. The weather was gorgeous today, but we didn't get here in time to summit, so we plan on summiting tomorrow, and the weather forecast is kind of crummy. So we'll see what that turns out to look like.
And on Katahdin, crummy actually translates to dangerous.
Yeah, so granite faces can be a little bit slippery. They can be much slipperier when they're wet.
And there's also talk of thunderstorms.
That's afternoon though. So
yeah, and if we get partway up, imagine 4 hours of climbing and a thunderstorm rolls in, we have to depart the mountain.
Yeah, safety would call for us to do that. So tomorrow's filled with intrigue. We'll have to figure it out.
And the thing that just hurts is today is such a pretty day, and we did get to the ranger station at about 10:30, 10:40. In our minds, that was enough time to summit, but the ranger did not agree with us.
Yeah. And so he basically told us not to go up the mountain, which puts us in a position of not really having the latitude to just go up the mountain. So we scoped everything out. We're going to start really, really early in the morning. And so we're going to get to bed as early as we can tonight. We've already had dinner and got most of our chores done. A little bit left to do, hanging bear bags and stowing things away, but we're pretty much packed and ready to go for the morning.
And we've got the four of us plus 4 other hikers are here tonight. And we're all making the same plan to depart here at 4 a.m. in the morning. So hopefully it'll be a quiet night. I know there's a few more places available for people to roll in. I'm just hoping that they're like-minded and they want to go to bed really early too.
Yeah. So we'll see how tomorrow plays out.
Yeah.
But today was a beautiful day of hiking.
Yes,
almost 10 miles.
10 miles of hiking through mostly through Baxter State Park.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful hiking. It was easy hiking. It was level, and there were some foot puzzles, but and then there was that river crossing this morning.
Abel Stream, I think it was called. There was a
bridge, but the bridge was destroyed by fire, so it was not safe to use the bridge. But I'm telling you, that river crossing was one of the hardest ones we've had so far.
Yep.
It got deep and it got swift right in the center.
Yeah, I was thigh deep.
Yeah.
So, but everybody made it across safe. That's good news. But the track was beautiful today along the river.
We had waterfall really nice. After waterfall. Beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful hike.
Yeah. But tonight, we're going to get some rest. We're going to get ready. And we're going to hit the mountain in the morning. Thanks for joining us.